show, man. Happy Friday. We in here with the two co-hosts, man. We got my girl Edith. Edith, say what up to the people.
What's up, everybody? It's Hump Day. It's not Hump Day. But what's up? It's your girl Edith in the building.
Yo. We got my boy Bobbit in here, man. We got the latest, the greatest, man. The big Bobbit with the love, man. What's good, man? Bobbit, how you doing, bro?
Hey, how the fuck you get Wednesday? You set me back. I'm like, hold the fuck up.
I just always wanted to say that it was Hump Day.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Big Ant. We hear it. He said, she said, the podcast.
Word, man. What up, man? How's that week, man? Let's pop it off.
It was long. It was long. Let me tell you guys, it was long.
That's why you think it's Wednesday and shit.
Getting my days confused. It was long, but I'm good. I'm glad that I'm healthy. I'm here. I'm living. How about y'all? How was work? How was our everyday lives?
Okay, hold on real quick. I'm not going to say I broke it because I swear to God I didn't break it, but it's not working. It's not working.
Give me your phone, Bobbit. How was your week?
That goes to show how my week was. That right there sums up my week, man. Yo, I couldn't even fucking put that's how my week went. I couldn't even put a fucking phone in the fucking stand without it being successful. So, I mean, it was a decent week, I'm assuming now.
Okay, good to know. Good to hear.
I'm here. I'm alive. I'm ready to go. It's Friday. Not Wednesday.
It could still be Hump Day. Hump Day whenever y'all want.
Hey,
hump whenever you want.
Hump whenever you want. Hump Day. It's your own personal hump day, man.
How was your week, Jen?
Well, my week was good, yo. My week was chill, man. I feel like it went pretty fast. I don't think it was pretty like long and extensive or anything. But my week was good, yo. Everything was Gucci, yo. I can't complain. I'm happy. I'm super hyped up, yo. Because I don't know if y'all saw it, but I was fucking tuned in yesterday, man.
What you tuned into?
What you think, man? Come on, bruh. To the verses, man.
Oh, I was watching Law and Order, man.
Dun, 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 dun,
You watching Law and Order?
Watching Law and Order, man.
They give out. They putting out new episodes.
Yeah.
Right now till today.
Yeah.
Even during
with the
quarantine?
mask on and everything.
Really?
Yeah, come on, man.
Is what's her face still on?
Young
the show?
who? Young Jeezy who? No.
Nigga, Young Jeezy, nigga.
Olivia Benson, nigga.
There we go, Olivia
Olivia
Benson. You know who Olivia Benson?
I don't know.
Nah. That's what I was doing. I was really.
Yeah, but I hope
all
y'all
jokes aside, I was watching
Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Man, I was tapped into G.O.A.T, nigga. I was tapped into Thug Motivation. Did you see it, E?
Yeah, I saw it. Screened in my TV.
You streamed it on the TV?
Yes.
All right, so let me say, I didn't see it yesterday. I seen it today.
See?
You late.
I seen it, though. I'm late. I'm
What
late.
you think, man? Who you think won?
Before you ask, who are you a fan of? Who did you
both, yo.
Yeah, I would say both. I would say both.
I don't know a real nigga that could say that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I could relate. I could relate now in this day and age. I could relate more to Jeezy. Mm-hmm. Back then, in that day and age, I was probably relating more to Gucci because Gucci was really on some. He was just on some like
And who were you guys expecting to win?
Well,
I was fucking with Gucci, yo. I'm a G.O.A.T
before you
fan.
saw it.
Word?
Yeah. I'm a G.O.A.T. I'm both their fans, but I definitely was going with G.O.A.T.
I never knew that.
I was definitely going G.O.A.T, yo.
I was really like, I guess because I was fucking with Jeezy with it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was fucking
Baltimore
with,
changed me. I heard you say you didn't expect that.
I was fucking
Baltimore
with Jeezy.
got me on some
yeah, I was fucking with
shit.
Jeezy. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with. I fuck with WAP, nigga. I fuck with WAP.
Of course, I know you do.
I fuck with G.O.A.T, but I was like, all right.
Wait. For the rappers 101 for me, Jeezy. His nickname is what?
Young Jeezy. Snowman.
Snowman. Okay. Yeah. And then the other one,
Trapper,
Gucci.
Yeah.
Gucci is what?
Times in the
G.O.A.T.
G.O.A.T?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that. I like rap, but I'm not like we in the set, we in the thing. No.
That's why you here. That's why you here.
I need y'all to educate me.
Diversified.
Exactly.
We're diversified.
And I'm a music head. Don't get it wrong.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted. I'm a music head.
So that's good though. So the fact that you're not a fan, that you're not really too familiar with him, but did you see the whole thing?
Yes, I watched the whole entire thing.
Who did you kind of steer to? Like,
that's a good question.
Who would you kind of fucking with? Because you really unbiased.
Okay. I wouldn't say I'm really unbiased because I'm a talk show head too, and Jeannie Mai is engaged to Young Jeezy.
Hold on, time out. Black, before we even go, women always do that. Right? It's like, all right, and it's not even like it's a bad thing, and y'all don't do it intense. It's like, I fuck with Oprah because of something. It just be like some random shit. So it's like, she was only going with Jeezy because Jenny Mine. Right.
I didn't say I was going with him, but
okay.
At first, before I watched it, I was going to favor Jeezy because of Jenny Mine. But then when I saw Gucci, mind you, I don't know a lot of their songs. I probably know like. No, that's not even my nigga. Is that Jeezy?
My nigga. First off, look, going too far. That's YG.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's YG.
Anyways.
Yo, look, who did you like between Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy from yesterday? You're going too far. Bring it back. You're swimming. Bring it back.
Yo.
Either ways, I liked how Jeezy was more mature in the matter because all their music sounds the same to me. So I like how Jeezy was more mature with the matter and he was actually doing like an actual verses. Meanwhile, Gucci Mane came in like, oh, this should be about ice. This should be about this. Nobody was talking about how much money you got on your wrist or your neck. We was talking about the music that was coming out, and he was kind of lacking. So it was just like, and I was going for Jeezy.
I feel like I said, I was going with Gucci, man. I was going with Gucci, and Gucci came in hard with the diss. Like he came in hard, like nigga, fuck a Jeezy.
Yeah.
Nigga, you're Jeezy, you're cheesy, nigga. I like you, I hate you. Like and nigga, I hope nobody dates you. He just angry. Like, I'm like, all right.
But you know why he did that. So you,
know,
all right. That's the thing.
Say.
Do you understand the beef though?
After doing some research and hearing about everything, there's like beef going back for like 20 years because someone sent. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to put in names just in case I'm wrong. But someone sent someone to kill the other, and the person killed the person who was sent to kill him.
Correct.
All right.
All right. So, because you said what you said, as far as it goes, as far as when Gucci was talking, the word on the street was Jeezy put 10K on Gucci head.
For anybody?
Back then.
Like,
this is what
anybody get 10 racks.
This is what they were saying. What people were saying. Supposedly. Yeah. That
look,
Jeezy
Bobbit said it. I ain't saying
that Jeezy put it on.
I don't know how much money you put out on that.
Or whatever on his head.
I don't even know if you paid the motherfucker.
10K, you know isn't a lot to kill somebody.
Back then, but that was back then though. So we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
20 years.
So it come to find out, Gucci was saying, "Yo, this is what I've been seeing." Supposedly, Gucci was mentioning the 10K because that's how much the bounty was for him.
Oh, in the verses, so he was mentioning.
Yeah, he was saying at the end, like when he was like, "Yo," what you say? You was like, "Oh, they want to do the 10K. My outfit costs 10K. My jewelry costs this much." He was saying it because supposedly, who was supposed to go and kill the other or get the other.
But even still though, like as far as coming in, because I want to hear music, like that's cool. Like I mean, we knew this, but even coming in, I understand why he came out with those songs and why he came hard with them shits. But I feel like he could have came out with something a little more popular.
But I feel like
at least win that musical background.
So
the
it's
whole versus point.
So it's like this.
World, like, it's clear to everybody that I'm beefing. It ain't a box. It ain't a boxing match. But
he was still pressed though. If it was in any situation where it was regular folk and you was coming, step into anything, you could tell that person's still pressed and still holding on to the past.
Facts. But I feel like this. I feel like
they should have never came.
I feel like Gucci doesn't have enough album cuts to really compete with Jeezy. Jeezy was playing all album shit. He wasn't really
What
playing
about like shit from mixtape? Yeah, what about mixtape?
Jeezy wasn't playing mixtape shit. And I feel like with verses, I really feel like
he ain't playing nothing off Doug Motivation, no nothing. Oh,
what did he play? He played mixtape shit?
I thought he did. He didn't play nothing on mixtape.
He didn't play no mixtape shit. Jeezy played all album cuts. That's what he's saying. Like, yo, the whole time, like me, if you want to talk musically, then I'm talking musically. Let's talk about the plaques that he was putting out. Songs that have plaques.
Like I said,
and I think that's what he was going for.
I'm like, yo, Jeezy won. At the end, Jeezy won, and like you say, it shows like he had way more.
But a hit is a hit, regardless. If it's coming from a mixtape or if it's coming from an album, a hit is a hit.
The revenue is probably different.
You're gonna be known differently for an album.
If Lil Wayne stepped to verses and he played shit from no ceilings, people are still gonna be like,
no, if it's Lil Wayne,
it's
that's
a hit.
If it's Lil Wayne though, but I feel like those
music is music.
Yes, but Lil Wayne is a pillar of hip hop. He's gonna get.
He's allowed to
off
do shit
rip.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's like a
yeah.
Jay-Z, Drake. Credits off Chris Brown off rip. They're gonna be facts. I tried to do that. But Lil Wayne and Jay-Z,
Chris Brown.
How you slot him in there?
He's a GOAT, nigga. Is he not a GOAT?
First off, we're on the category
Well,
of rap.
we rap though.
Rap
and
music.
You,
I'm
Not
saying,
no
if you can't-
soft
I'm talking
motherfucker
about
R&B.
that nigga said, yeah, if I'm gonna put motherfucking
I'm talking about versus wise.
Diddy,
Jay-Z.
Biggie.
If you bring somebody
Usher.
on versus,
Nigga said Usher.
bring somebody on versus. I'm saying the point is whether you play something from an album or something from a mixtape, you get to fly because he's that strong and he's that big. of a
Okay,
person.
all right. Sorry. With that, if you
Sorry,
saying
man,
that, I get
yeah,
that. I get that
yeah.
part.
Let
I
it
get that.
process, man. It's okay.
All right.
Let it process.
Yeah, all right. You quote me on that one.
So
But I feel like that's just my honest opinion. I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like Jeezy won. You know what I mean? That's no questions asked because, like I said, he was playing like album shit, like shit that niggas know, like. And Gucci, and I think Jeezy even said that at one point. He was like, "Oh, I ain't never hear that," or something like that.
Oh, he said that on an interview today.
About one of the songs he was saying.
The
like,
collab that they both had.
what's,
no. He because
No, he knew about that.
I don't know. I don't control.
No, he
Gucci
said,
was singing a song that Jeezy didn't know, and Jeezy was like, "Oh, I ain't never heard that one."
oh no, then that's not the same thing I'm saying.
But yeah, they did that. I'm happy that they did that
I think
too.
you were saying that he didn't know that he was gonna play it. Is that what you're saying?
Play it, or he was saying he hasn't heard it in a while. So when he heard Icy, he was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, and I'm happy that they did that. They really did that for the culture.
And
that was
gonna
major,
say,
yo.
do you think that was all staged? Because like, even when Gucci was going there, like, yo, I said, I'll bring some more folk niggas. I'm set them back the same way, nigga, in a box, nigga.
He did say that.
He
said that.
He
was talking his shit.
The comments is going crazy.
He was talking his
I
shit.
think Kevin Hart put emojis like I'm.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Kevin Hart put it twice.
He was talking his shit. G.O.A.T was talking, but that's one. He's still a street nigga though. Like
both of them.
Nah, I mean Jeezy's still a street nigga, but he's more like Jay-Z now. Not like, and please don't get it fucked up or get it confused. I'm not saying that he's like Jay-Z rapping wise.
Yeah, level.
I'm saying like he changed the game. He went from trapping and now he's more so like doing more street, like more like legal work, more like business
and branching off to other stuff.
So
besides,
he's more he more like Jay-Z like that.
So go ahead. No. Go ahead.
So I was gonna say, so like, obviously we seen you say like Gucci Mane, we see they both some street dudes. They both like big pillars of like ATL, fucking the face of ATL, and it seemed like for me, I was getting anxious watching that shit. So like that's 20 years of beef, yo. Like Gucci had to kill someone. I think I don't know if he served time for that body.
No,
he served time for what? You know.
He went to jail for something else. Way after that.
Did they both? Have they both served time?
I believe so. I'm not even sure. I really don't know if Jeezy served time.
I was gonna ask, do you think either one has taken any type of like therapy or like any type of counseling through that shit? Like,
I mean, I don't know. Being on it for 20, first off, if you to hate a motherfucker for 20 years is a long time. To dislike somebody for 20
to hate a nigga that tried to get you killed. Like that's like if there's any reason to hate a nigga, it's
that's true.
And especially that both of them are in the limelight. So take an example of Nipsey Hussle, even though rest in peace, he died already, but the person who killed him was a nobody. Like he was an absolute nobody. Imagine if the person who killed him was a somebody. So now, and say if Nipsey lived, now you got beef between two heavy hitters, and that's what it seems like Jeezy and Gucci is. Two heavy hitters in the limelight, and now you gotta always see his face like, that motherfucker tried to kill me. Like, how do you handle that for 20 years? 20 years going on.
You get money.
And that's what they both were doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I guess that's what you. I don't know. I ain't never had a nigga. I don't know. Somebody else tried to kill me. I ain't never know that.
Yeah, well, so
I'm still here. So you failed, nigga. You lost. Sorry.
Somebody ain't getting paid.
Go get your money back. First off, damn, yo, no. Nah, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not.
More later.
Because all right. So look, yo, all right. So now that you said like, all right, now that we was talking about like bounties on her, trying to get somebody, yo, how much? I wonder how much like a nigga would just
kill for?
Nigga?
Yeah, try to whack like
10
like
ain't
me though.
No,
Me.
I don't care if you was
like how much?
I was low key thinking like you ain't paying 10 racks.
Not me. Like. A nigga not paying 10K. First off, if I'm worth 10K, that's a fucking deal. That's a compliment to me.
No. Insult.
10K right now?
Somebody is risking their freedom. Somebody is risking their own life. $10,000 just to kill you.
Yo, everybody, it's crazy. Like when people ain't grow up the way you grew up. Like when people people will kill you, yo. Like
niggas will kill you for 500
for less. Out here, like
what?
Jesus.
You heard like I'm saying, you ain't see the passion in Gucci Mane when he said that shit.
Yeah, but then like you said, that was 20 years ago.
Bro, he tried to.
So just imagine 20 years ago, 10K. If 10K is nothing now, just imagine what 20 years ago what 10K was.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that shit was worth a whole lot then. Like, all right, I'm gonna try to go at this nigga head then for 10K.
Would you guys kill for 10K?
Would I kill somebody for 10K? I ain't killing nobody. Look, I ain't killing a damn thing. I ain't killing a damn thing for no amount of money.
Look who's quiet. Look who's quiet.
No amount of bread.
Who is it?
Really?
If they gotta go, they gotta go.
Let me stop. No, I ain't gonna.
I was gonna say, because when push come to shove and your fingers on that trigger, you think you're gonna pull it?
Yeah.
For 10?
I shoot. I mean,
for self-defense, hell yeah.
I'm about to say that motherfucker would have flinched at me.
Like I'm not like going. I'm not trying to go out there and just kill anybody randomly, recklessly. Like hell no, But if it comes to it, like if I
gotta do the work to kill him,
yeah.
I gotta stake out his crib.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. Then you a psychopath if you do all that. You waiting for the nigga to try to.
I know what you do every Tuesday.
And that's what
Yo, that's patience.
He's gonna order a mocha latte.
This is what I'm gonna
Chancellor.
He's gonna stop by and say hello to his mom.
No mocha for you.
I'm gonna put cyanide in his fucking mocha latte. This is what no. And let's go even further. I'm gonna get a fucking job at Dunkin' Donuts.
Word. Yeah. Make that shit mad easy.
Become his favorite barista.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Yo, hold on, yo. What's the barista? What's the barista?
The person who makes the coffee.
They got them at
Yeah.
They're not at Dunkin' Donuts though.
Yes, they are.
They are baristas at Starbucks.
But
at
the
Dunkin'
people
Donuts,
what are they?
At Dunkin' Donuts,
workers.
Yo,
them niggas back there.
If that's the case, bartenders and baristas. Are bartenders called baristas?
No, bartenders are bartenders or mixologists.
I gotta switch the name.
Coffeestas.
No, bartenders are mixologists.
Why?
Because
I'd rather call y'all baristas.
No, a barista's who deals with coffee. Bartenders are mixologists, and we deal with alcohol.
No.
What?
I don't like that.
I don't agree.
How you gonna tell
I don't
me
like
no?
it. It's my opinion, and I'm entitled to
Okay.
it. I don't
you are
like
entitled
it.
to your opinion. However,
I think it's dumb.
fact be fact.
Not a fact.
It is.
It's not a fact. You wanna know why it's not a fact?
Why?
Because everybody don't agree with it.
What? That doesn't make something a fact.
Yes, it do.
No, it does not.
Give me the definition of a fact. Okay.
Hey, no, I was gonna ask you.
That's true. Something that's true. That's a fact.
All right.
And
And
he confused the fuck
No.
out.
no.
Well,
it's
it
not a
ain't what
fact.
you said.
It's
That's
not
not
a
the
fact.
definition of a fact.
The definition of a fact is something that's true. Right?
No.
No, I don't
Yes,
think
it
so.
gotta be.
Hey Siri,
What?
Oh, you about to-
what's the definition of a fact?
Which word? F-A-T or
Fact, Siri. You know what? It's not what you said. That's all that matters.
I'll take the L. I don't care. Don't make a difference to me.
But wait, let me branch off to what you had said. You had said therapy. Do you think that they went through therapy for that? I don't think that they did. But do you think black men or the black culture is like susceptible to therapy? Like, do you think we're against it? Are we anti-therapy? Are we like promoting therapy?
That's interesting, yo.
I'm not anti-therapy. I'm anti-paying somebody to tell somebody how I feel.
But that's not what they're only there for.
All right, yeah.
They not, but subsequently that's what you're doing. You're really just telling somebody how you feel. What's going on
Really?
with
Don't
you.
be talking bad.
No, I'm not trying to bad talk.
Right. I ain't gonna
I'm
say
not
it's
bad talking them.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
What I am saying is this: it's like you're paying someone. All right, so that, and this is just my and how I'm thinking in my head. Like, yo, why the fuck am I about to pay somebody to tell somebody how I feel? Let me try to figure this shit out on my own. If I can't figure that, I feel like therapy should be really. You need it. It's needed. Don't get me wrong. It's I'm not saying that it's not needed.
Definitely. People
It's
get killed and shit.
word up, and that's why I feel like it's definitely needed. Because before you get to that point where you want to take your own life, or you want to take somebody else's life, then you need to sit down and have a conversation with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Some shit could be. I figure like I don't know if it's just like I'm just gonna say it like it's like a black thing. Like I feel like some issues could be fixed out on their own. Like sometimes you just gotta cry and then just get this shit over and then you be like, all right, I know what I'm about to do.
Yeah, but I feel I agree on a certain level, but then certain things are just higher than others.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
It's
mental health is important.
Yeah, went off, but I kind of feel like I got tight because it's not. There you go. Thank you. I was fuck with the shit. But nah, yo, they don't just tell you how you feel, right? They don't just tell you how you feel. They may lighten some shit for you. That may be the first part. Yeah. Not even tell you how you feel. That's not even true. I can't tell you that you're mad if I don't know you're really mad. You may appear mad, but I don't really know how you. But right, they'll ask you that shit. But they'll also give you different ways how to cope with things and maybe some underlying issues that you may not really know. Like, but like specifically the black community, there's so much shit that, like, boom. I know for me, right? Like, I had both my parents growing up. Even with the friends that we have, not knowing if they had their father or knowing that they didn't have their father in their life, but they had a single parent household. There was like a not a debate, but kind of like a clash. Like, oh yeah, I assume that your life is better than mine, or you don't have to worry about certain things because you got both your parents. But you don't know what I may have trauma into. So like, when it comes to like the black community period, like, do you think that there's things some things weren't normal that we saw or even heard, like, and we don't really notice that shit until you're older. So like, is there anything that you think that you may need therapy for that black people need to really take therapy seriously now because of the things that we may have seen?
No, I feel like black people, well, damn, I don't want to keep saying that, but I feel like just people in general, to be honest with you, I feel like they compare struggles. And that's what I know a problem. Because I'm like, yo, because even just sitting here thinking, like, I grew up in a single parent household. You know what I'm saying? It was just me and my mom, and shit, and my grandmother. You know what I'm saying?
Have any siblings?
Yeah, I mean, I got sisters, but you know, we separated. I'm not gonna say we separated. I got sisters, but I grew up with my mother. It's just my mother just has me. You know what I'm saying? So okay. I'm the only boy. I'm the boy, her boy, only child. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it was a difference because I felt like in 2-parent households sometimes it's like it's a lot more balanced because you got 2 incomes coming in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like where one person lacks, another person makes up. You know what I'm saying? In a single parent household, it's really very limited. In order for you don't have that kind of space to lack. Because if you do lack, sometimes the dominoes will fall all the way. I think that could really be the only difference in growing up in a 2-parent household and a single parent household.
And I'm just talking about just a wide span. That was just an example.
Yeah.
Whether it's, you know what I mean? Like, I know shit. Half of us from Hillside, half the niggas, I can't really see that. I don't know if the camera gonna turn around or whatever. But half the niggas in here from the grill.
No,
so like,
it's gonna say where it is.
It's probably gonna say exactly how it was.
I don't know what's gonna turn around. It's not.
I think it'd be dope if we was able to see.
Yeah, it's just like that, buddy.
Future videos, y'all. We're gonna be able to see like the crowd.
You're gonna see the whole. We're gonna have a 360 view coming up.
Yeah, some panoramic shit.
Damn,
but nah. So like, y'all know, like, I know shit. All right, so boom. Growing up in Hillside 04 to 08, we got into some fights. I know we got into some brawls. I know niggas that got shot. I know niggas that went to jail. We know this shit. Growing up, seeing this shit later, being 30 years old, and thinking back on certain things and why I do certain things. Like, I'm like, yo, that's traumatic, bro. It's trauma. Like, I need to like fucking like see somebody talk about this shit. Like, yo, like this shit is important.
I could see that. It's not. I could see that. It has happened. I agree with that. However, you grew up single family. You grew up both parents. I grew up single family too. Only mom, only girls, no guys.
Oh shit.
But I didn't experience any of that. My mom said, "Bring your ass home right after school," and that was that. There was no seeing any shootings. There was no dealing with fights of certain nature. No, I was home and I was.
Did you get beatings?
Hell yeah, my mother's Haitian.
Beatings could be traumatic.
All right, so let me.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. It's so many things.
No, of course, but what I'm trying to say is, like how you said the difference between if there is two parents and if there isn't one. Yes, income could have a fact. Yes, having a father as well could have a fact. But it also just relies on the person. My mother wasn't the greatest, but she still put food on the table. She still raised 3 fine individuals, and she still got it done. Like, I was in school thinking everything was okay. Like, yeah, my mom's rich. Meanwhile, my mom's a nurse, like doing double shifts, going crazy to make sure that there was food on the table. I never had to struggle, and thank God for her for that. Yeah. But it was still like, I didn't experience what other people who had only one mother, 3 siblings. Yeah. It was different for me. I mean, but then I had other stuff to
everybody's that's what I'm saying. Like, and it really falls back to like comparing struggles.
Exactly.
So how like when you guys look at your past and the way you grew up, or just things that you guys been through, is there anything that you guys ever see that's like, yo, that's somewhat something that I need to kind of talk to somebody about? I need to get some counseling over, whether it's anything. It could have been sexual.
Yeah, nigga. I used to get my ass whipped, nigga.
What? You be sweating and shit. You see belts and shit.
Nah. Nigga said you be sweating when you see belts and shit.
PTSD when you see belts with buckles and shit.
Come on, man.
Whoa. I'm just taking it off.
Please don't hit me. Please don't beat me. Please, mommy, don't beat me.
I'm just scared.
Nah, but I don't. Nah, I mean, I don't. And nothing has come to the forefront. I mean, that I can just think of off the top that I need to, go talk to nobody about. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's probably like other shit, dude. Probably relationship wise, you know what I'm saying? I'm better now, you know what I'm saying? But back then I was probably like, all right. And I used to think like, I'm like, yo, I don't want to fucking like, seeing my mother come up like by her on her own and have that kind of drive, it put that drive in me to be like, all right, I'm about to go out here and I'm about to get it. I mean, I don't really want nobody. I don't want to have to depend on nobody. I don't want nobody to have to depend on me. I mean, I want somebody to depend on me, but I don't want to have to really have to be dependent on anybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that was probably me viewing my mother as a single woman.
I completely agree. Same as a woman. So it's crazy that you say that and you're a man and you felt the same way and she put those goals for you, because I was doing the same thing. My mother did it all on her own, so I didn't want to rely on anybody. It was just like if she did all of this by herself,
then I could go out.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no reason why I can't go out and do the same shit
my damn self.
I'm
not about to do the same thing and provide for myself.
But I will say this. Don't get me wrong. Having somebody there, like my girlfriend, right? My girlfriend is amazing. Yeah. Like nothing short of it. Like she's amazing and she really helps out.
When we gonna meet her?
Like she gonna come on. She gonna come through. She not going to want to do the show, but she gonna come through.
She could be in the audience.
She getting her hair done right now. Hey babe. Hey babe. She's gonna get a long ponytail. Braided ponytail.
Nah, but I get you.
But I mean, but having somebody there though is definitely a plus, and it's a good thing, especially when you mesh. So just go and like E said and everybody else said, it go on to the person. Like it's just that person. Like if you a thief, if you go out and steal and you don't want to steal no more, what you gonna do? You the only one that can tell yourself not to go steal. If you do
no matter how many times your parents tell you're still gonna do what you want to do.
I mean, what if you like a kleptomaniac or some shit? Like, what if you like got a disease? Like, you can't stop.
Like, yeah, if you like dumb shit,
jail's gonna stop you.
Okay, let me say this:
you a klepto? That shit is a.
But what do kleptos steal? Do they still like
anything that's not bolted down?
If it's there, it's
not bolted down. They stealing.
But at this point, like, all right, so I don't look at it like that because I don't look at it like, oh, all right, they stealing. All right, so I'm gonna say this
until it's your shit. You gonna be like, nigga, you stole my shit.
If I know you a klepto, like, how the fuck you know somebody a klepto? You only know because you know they got caught because they got caught.
Bro, looking back on some niggas that steal some shit. I was stealing some niggas that some kleptos,
fuck
bro.
That. Nah, yeah. Oh,
you a thieving ass nigga, bro. You know that one nigga you can't come inside the crib, bro.
No, you cannot.
Not coming inside my house, bro. Yeah. Nah. You can't see my iPod, nigga. No, you cannot hold my phone to call your girl, nigga. No, nigga, no.
You can't do shit.
Nah, nigga, no, nigga.
I'm good, bro. I'm good, but nah, like I that's just how I feel. Like I feel like that was just up to that person, man. Like you want to decide what you want to do.
You make your own decisions. Yeah. Side note, real quick, talking about stealing is completely off of the scale we was talking about. Did y'all see that they recounted Georgia's ballots and their votes?
No.
And how so you know how Donald Trump was accusing Biden of stealing votes and all this stuff, and
Yeah.
it was all fraud. So he demanded a recount. So they recounted in Georgia because it's been since 1992. Georgia has not been a blue state. It's always been red state. So now Biden became president and he flipped it to a blue state. And Trump's like, no, this is impossible.
I'm gonna cut you off. But so you can only switch it when that party wins the election?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so he flipped it to a blue state because now he's a pre-elected president, and he was demanding for a recount. So they recounted, and Biden still won, but it was still off. So there was a 14,000 gap of votes, to make Biden win. And when they recounted, Trump actually had 1,200 more. But he didn't steal any. Biden didn't steal any votes or anything. But that's what makes me curious. How do you find these lost ballots out of nowhere? Where did these ballots come from?
So Biden still won the state?
Biden still.
So I don't get fucked then. I don't get fucked then. I don't care.
But
not
but
it doesn't
make you curious.
I'm not saying it to you.
I know what you meant, but it doesn't make you
you.
curious. Where are these votes coming from?
I don't give a fuck where they came from. Where they didn't come from, he still fucking lost. Yo, if you lose, just fucking lose and be out, bro.
Oh, no, I completely agree. Trump gotta go.
Just lose and just be like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
I wonder if it's the late votes or the.
That's what I was thinking.
The old shit that got
the shit they swept under the rug.
Yeah,
but they should have count. Every vote should count at that matter. November 3rd, everybody should be working double time, putting in hours. Get all these counts.
Hell no.
But that's the shit that make you me. That's the shit that makes me and other people that may feel like me lose that trust with the government.
Exactly.
It's
that's
so
what I'm
much
trying
shit
to
that's
say.
You lost trust in the government because it was a $12,000.
Come on, honestly, I'm a black man, but nigga, I've been.
There ain't no trust.
There was
in
never
the
trust, my guy.
Never trust.
Came on that vote. There's been no trust.
That just makes you think man, nigga, this is some bullshit.
Exactly.
Just like this, the weed company. We talking about weed. They fucking locked us up for weed. It's a Schedule 1 drug. All of a sudden, it's legal. We got dispensaries, and we gonna charge up it. It's some bullshit. This government is some bullshit, bro.
Well, they put up to a vote though. Now we have a say in the weed. Before it was just like no.
But it's just how it's always something. It's just always.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They always gonna make it something though. That's what they there for.
Who
they did it? Yeah, they there to make shit what it ain't.
So with that being said, like I said, I'm a black person. I feel like we need to be in positions of power so we could determine the fucking outcome of us, of our people, and for America, period.
And what's gonna happen in our lives.
And you know what, John? I'm happy you said that because I want to make it clear to the American people.
Talk to him.
Go ahead.
That in 2035,
Bobbit like a governor.
I, Anthony Bobbit, will be running for president.
Talk about it.
Of the United States.
Yeah. Hold on, you gotta run for senator, governor, or something first.
No, I'm going straight.
Trump didn't do any of that.
I'm going straight to president, my nigga.
Trump is white and got money. Trump can do whatever the fuck you
I'm black and I got faith, nigga.
There you go. Hey, Obama had hope.
Hello.
And that nigga went to Harvard. So what the fuck are you? that nigga went to Harvard. So
you got faith. And yeah, that's about it, then, nigga.
And I worked for where you
that
at?
nigga had hope, faith, and Harvard. And Michelle, nigga.
You
be a governor. You got a girl. Be a governor first.
Be the mayor. Be the mayor. Yeah.
Mayor first?
Yeah, work your way up.
Councilman, we not gonna do councilman. Fuck it.
Nah,
I'm running for
Councilman is dope.
Councilman?
Like Councilman Tate off power. You can council. You can be councilman.
He's
Of Hillside, be councilman of the grill.
Hell
bro.
no.
What you mean? What you mean? Hell no.
Nah.
You
So that's
wouldn't want
fucked
to have
up.
power in your own city?
Nah.
Why?
Cause I know. Yo, I know too many people in Hillside.
Yo,
And you could reach out. That's a
No,
good thing
no,
to know people in your.
Yo, we really need to be like
Hillside really political though.
it definitely is. And that's why we need to, even if it's not so much into politics, even how do y'all feel about black people specifically, with all this police abuse and these killings? How do you feel about black people needing to be more like officers? They need to be more police officers and people and with the badges and blues and.
Oh, you know what though? I'm gonna say this though. The test for the police for the academy, that shit that is hard. You know what I'm saying? And the pass the past that we've had, the mistakes that we've made, a lot of people in the African American community, especially in the urban communities, the mistakes that we've made in the past tend to come back and haunt us in the future. So sometimes you can have, like, I've seen people who was like, yo, I can't believe that you a fucking cop because I know you crazy as shit. But he don't have a record. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy nigga don't got a record.
Yeah, he don't have no record.
Okay.
But when in fact it could be somebody that could be like, oh, all right, like you, like I could see you as an officer, but let's say if you had a record, then you wouldn't be able to fucking be an officer. Or what, I don't know but I believe that's what it is. I feel like if you have a record, then you can't become an officer.
Okay.
So it could be some shit that you did back in the day when we was 18. You know what I'm saying? And they caught up to you.
What's the highest? What's the highest? I guess. How can I say? What charge do you have to get? Like, if you get a felony, you obviously can't be a cop.
Yeah,
but if you get anything, like what? Like,
I don't know how far. I think
I
I think it depends on what kind it is.
What's the joint? What's the
Misdemeanor?
Misdemeanor. Yeah, if you get like a misdemeanor for
Probably.
possession, could you
Anything
never
that
be a
could
cop
wipe
again?
away.
You could probably be a cop after
I'm
that.
not 100% sure.
You gotta look that up.
It's probably
honestly-
by state too.
I don't think it should matter if you're black or not. I feel like it should be in the area you grew up in. So black, white, Puerto Rican,
yeah.
whatever. You could be whatever, but there needs to be more people who are like me in my community. So I don't care if they're women. I don't care if they're black. I don't care if they're white. I just want them to know where
you know
they're
what?
working, understand their environment. So it's not like you're sticking a duck in a sea of
Right.
fishes. Like, what
But
the
that's
hell?
how. All right. So look, where I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? Where I grew up at. And I mean, that's kind of like how it was. It was like, yo, we knew the cops knew who we
As it
were.
should
And it
be.
wasn't like we knew them like, yo, we just knew what the fuck to look for.
Isn't
You know what I'm
that a
saying? Like,
thing now? Like, it's the rules now, right or no? You
what?
can be a cop in
Community,
another
they call it.
That's what
they
they're
call it
suggesting, but it's
community
not a law.
policing.
Yeah.
So in which they like have like they do it in Newark now. They got like beat cops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They walk in the streets. They really walk in the streets. I think they do it in Jersey City too.
But it's saying like Hillside though. You have to live in Hillside to be a Hillside police officer or no?
I don't know. I don't believe
Okay.
so. No, I don't think so.
So
I just know a couple. You know what I'm saying? But back then it was like sometimes you just find people like you know certain cops. Like yo, I was watching this one page earlier this week. And it was like Bloomfield. It was Bloomfield cops. And this was like in fucking 2003, I think. And yo, when I say these cops was whooping this boy ass, yo, one cop pulled the gun out on it, like really, literally pulled the gun out on the. He was on the dude was on the fucking on the hood of the car, on the truck of the car. He pulled the gun out and had the gun like pointed towards him, like I wish you fucking would move. And I was like, oh shit.
Was he a black cop?
But nah, he was a white cop.
And what
that's-
was the person?
The person was black.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, I feel
But
like
I
it
feel-
needs to be more like black officers. I mean, even definitely people from that community too. I think that goes a very long way.
Yeah.
But even if those people specifically for us, for our culture, like we the only ones that's really getting whacked by fucking these police officers.
then if you-
and
I'm
then
sorry.
even when these you see even black officers kind
Exactly.
of not even standing. I seen some. I saw this woman who it was like earlier during the
Pandemic?
it's a damn shame. Yeah, the pandemic kind of redirecting other officers. But I think the issue is it's not enough black people in there. Even I don't know what the hierarchy is. Sergeants and
Chiefs.
chiefs, and even more governors, even more mayors, even more judges. People that can actually, where black people, black officers won't be so like afraid to speak up for doing this injustice shit. You know?
I feel like it doesn't matter if they're black because once you join the academy and you become a cop, they have this bond and it's like you are blue.
a blue
Now
wall,
it's not
bro.
black, it's not white, it's not. You're blue and you're gonna defend your brothers.
It's
So I
a
don't
blue
think.
wall, bro.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
they're just
like,
worried about that.
Yo,
like-
all right. So look,
If it's time to turn the
I'm
cheek,
gonna go
you
you
gotta
one
turn the
better.
cheek.
I'm gonna
I
go
hear
you one
that,
better.
yeah.
Do you watch Chicago PD?
Nope.
You should watch Chicago PD then. Watch Chicago PD, the most recent episodes, because it's dealing with that. The same thing that you're saying is what's going on within the show, and I can see it as being a black. If you want to be a black cop, that's cool. That's all right. But in the same token, the community sometimes still loses faith in that. You know what I'm saying? In that officer. So it don't matter if you're doing the right thing or you're doing the wrong thing. If you're doing the right thing, that's good. You know for a fact that you're doing the right thing. And it's a self-conscious thing. But the people on the outside may not see it like that because we may still view you as a cop. So we don't know which we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't trust the police.
Exactly.
Right.
It doesn't matter what shade you are.
I think there's that, and I think it also comes with action. I mean, I feel like you have that stigma of. So okay, boom, boom, boom. So for example, right, when I get pulled over, of course I look in the rear view mirror to see who. First off, what's color? The first thing I look for is what color. I'm already shook because it's like you said, it's a police car.
He probably
I'm already nervous. I'm probably high.
No, bitch, you high.
Even if I am high, but I may not have shit in the car. I may literally be Gucci, but it's just that it's just in us.
Yeah.
But if I see that officer is black, I swear to you, I'm 50% less anxious. I swear it's like, oh, he wanted me. Whew, okay. At least he ain't gonna whip a gun out on me. At least he ain't gonna kill me. At least he probably gonna kind of understand where I'm coming from.
Really?
And it's happened. Like and in the same breath, I've been around some white cops that let me slide too. There is good people. There's bad people. I definitely agree. But I'm talking about just me as a person, as a black man. When I see another black man, I'm more comfortable, like in a position of power. And not only that. I don't mean to rant, but there's a time when I was in when I got locked up for some shit, facing a felony charge in Baltimore.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We real fucking gangsters over here, nigga.
Real Gucci man, G.O.A.T, nigga.
Fuck you talking about, nigga?
God,
Facing felony charges, nigga.
Nigga said $10K on my head.
Fuck you talking about,
And
nigga?
I won't graduate.
If y'all don't get y'all
Felony
dime
fucking
carrying
charges.
asses out of here,
No. But real shit. But Pete, it was a black female judge, bro. She like Hillary Banks. Word to everything. She
looked like Hillary. I thought that was her name, yo. I'm like,
she looked
shit.
like
Judge
I need to look at the fucking expungement papers because I need to thank her or some shit because my nigga I was caught red-handed, bro. She like, yo, you got your parents, you go to school, you black man, yo, get out of here, bro. That she could drop charges. Yo, felony, you was caught red-handed. Oh yeah, get out of here, bro. All because the police officer didn't come to the court. She could have postponed the trial. She could have. She did whatever the fuck she want to do.
Shout out to Hillary Banks, man.
So I feel like it should be more. I mean, that's just my reasoning. But to each his
So
own. Who knows what white man, who Karen would have did if she was a judge from.
So just to say on my own experience, when say the same scenario, when the cop pulls me over, I'm already like, oh shit, I'm getting pulled over. No matter if it's a black guy, a white guy, no matter. But what calms me down, I don't even say it'll calm me down. But what helps me in my situations?
She's a woman.
No, white men. It's crazy. White men.
Oh, shit.
That's because they fucking love Haitian women.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's
white
because
men love Haitian women.
Not Haitian, just
just
black.
black women.
Yeah, black women in general.
White
Yeah.
men love black women.
That's a fact.
So when I get pulled over, and I never used to do it when I was younger because I was like, nah, fuck the cops, and I would
You
just
never
be
used
like,
to pull over?
and
You was taking
We
chases?
fucking gangsters over here, nigga.
Yo, this whole he said she
Fuck
said.
you talking about?
Straight out of the
felony misdemeanor podcast,
Straight out
nigga.
Nigga, we recording Rikers. You think this the mother? You think we recording Rollway?
I was just
felony misdemeanor podcast.
I was just
nigga.
speeding,
Mile.
guys. I was just speeding. Let's calm it down.
Yeah, taking
I
chase.
was just speeding. Anyways,
Nigga, I was doing 45 in the 40.
when I showed up, so one example, I showed up to court in Philly. It was when I was coming back from a Made in America festival, and I was speeding. I sped all the way over to the exit to get off. Cop pulled me over, whoop, whoop, gave me the ticket, this and that. Had to come back to Philly. I swear, some people just don't know how to carry themselves. So I go into the courtroom. People are in sweatpants. People are looking like bums. People aren't bringing their best foot forward. And here I come in a different
Motherfucking
state,
three-piece suit.
not knowing who's hell yeah, I'm gonna dress
Like Olivia
impressed.
Benson.
Yeah, like Olivia Pope. That's who I'm coming like.
Okay.
That nigga said like Olivia Benson.
Yeah.
I was like that was not a dressed up. I don't know who the fuck this is.
So then I come and I show up and I'm listening, respecting my authorities, and he was like, you know what? He didn't show up, so all you gotta do is he said something, and I was just like, oh, okay, and I really wasn't happy with that. So I went back in and I was like, Your Honor, to be honest, I didn't do this and I didn't, and it was a big misunderstanding. He was like, you know what? You look like your parents raised you well. You look like a fine young woman who's carrying herself and presenting herself and da-da-da-da-da-da. It doesn't seem like there was much here. Go ahead, just pay the court fee. And all I had to do was pay the court fee. I don't care if he was attracted to me or not, but it was just the way that I carried myself. And usually in those situations, when I carry myself respectfully, it just be that.
Yeah, that's real shit. Cause the other niggas, yo, I don't know how many times I've been in court, even if it's for speeding tickets, right? You gotta listen like. The fucking cases that come before you, when you listen to them shits, my nigga,
be deep.
Word to everything, yo. It was a nigga. Oh my gosh, it was a nigga. He fucking locked his girlfriend in the house. He beat the shit out of her, beat the fuck out of her, bro. Knocked her out.
Motherfuckers need therapy.
Knocked her out in the crib. Left her in the crib. Beat her in the crib. Beat her some more. Woke her up. Left the crib. She called the cops. Yada yada. So he in there for like second degree murder, not even a murder, like crazy assault, some crazy charge, mad kidnapping, mad crazy charges. This nigga came in there, like you said, dressed in sweats, high as hair not done, he just looking crazy. But so yeah, that came into play as well. So
it's also it's just how you carry yourself in the car, in the courtroom, wherever. At one time, I shouldn't even be saying this, depending on who's listening. But one time, I ain't
never said what I got locked up for.
Either way, one time when I got taken,
don't be no Vlad. Yo, don't be like Vlad, yo. Be careful what you say, Edith.
Well, let me say, John.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
I tried to help you. Go ahead. Fuck it, I tried to help you. Go ahead.
When I got taken in, it's crazy because. What you asking questions for?
I'm just making sure you on your heels.
When I got taken in, I had the handcuffs on.
What you been taken in for?
Crazy white men, pervs, just there, just looking at me like I'm a piece of me, and I have the handcuffs on the thing, and I'm just there. I could have been like, y'all some fucking pigs, going in, like, don't talk about me. Like, they were literally standing in front of me talking about some, is it? I don't want you to say, because then that would give me a mate. But they were saying stuff, and they were just like, but at least they said stuff like, at least she's a beautiful one. Like, I don't want to hear that shit, man. It's past midnight. I should have been home in my bedroom. Like, get the cuffs off.
You see the hand though? Do the hand again, E. How your hand was? Cause your hand that's how you know a motherfucker been locked up. Cause the motherfucker was sitting here like this. She was like, yeah, motherfucker, it's 12 o'clock. I'm talking the fuck home and go to sleep. Like, E, you not locked up though. You can put your arm down.
I was just, all right,
that's
whatever.
how it was. That's how you know nigga be like man, fuck y'all.
That'd be the worst part. You ever had to sit in, like, if like what's it called, holding?
Yes, and the fucking cuffs get tighter. Like, I didn't learn that. I didn't know.
Don't move.
They keep the handcuffs. Oh, certain one. Probably how old, depending on how old you was. But like, if you went like a bullpen with other niggas and you just gotta sit.
Oh no, I've never been in that.
Yeah, I'm about to say. You don't know what time it is. That's the shit that fuck you up, yo. You don't know what time it is. You just know, like, damn, man, we just keep giving these booty ass bologna sandwiches and Bahar boiled eggs. I don't know what the fuck time it is, bro.
No.
But not yet.
You don't know what day it is. They be forgetting the days in that bitch.
Yeah, man. Black people therapy, man. Yo, man, black people get in positions of power, man. Be some professors.
Yes.
We're like going to
doctor,
going
lawyers,
to school.
Be lawyers.
So boom. Perfect segue, right? With that being said, right? I know you got kids. I don't have any kids, but I do work with a lot of kids with, counseling, whatever. So I know Bari, you're a teacher. Obviously pandemic has been popping off.
Bari, you a fucking teacher?
Good shit. Where? What city?
Newark. Talk about
it. Get the fuck out of here. Where? Shout to fucking Bari. I did not know Bari was a fucking teacher.
Yeah.
Right?
For people. All
right, we ain't gonna say where he teach at.
Don't be no
we ain't gonna put his shit on.
Don't be no
Bro, he wanna put his shit on blind. Bari teach at motherfucking.
Go catch him.
I don't know where he teach at.
They gonna walk him to the principal.
They gonna check the other podcast. They gonna be like, so, mister. I be knowing what you be doing on the weekend.
You were the one who gave my son an F for not painting properly.
So I'm gonna have to ask you some questions. So basically, right, even with the positions of power, with that being said, I know a lot of parents are struggling and kids are struggling, and this is a podcast for the people. So I'm talking about for the black culture. Do y'all feel like with all these struggles that parents are having,
let the people see us?
Right.
Selfish.
Oh my bad.
With all this.
Oh, that's what you wanted me to do the whole time?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Selfish. Hello, people. We exist.
I've been thought.
There's other people on this podcast.
I was looking at that shit. I was like, yo, my shit is personal, and I got everybody. Yes, that nigga looking Shake Bobbit. My bad. Shake Bobbit. He said podcast.
That's why ain't nobody tuning in. Who the fuck is this nigga? My bad,
some hard shit. My bad. I apologize.
No. Fucking
people in power.
So yeah, people in power
Teacher.
with all the kids that's struggling with schooling, having to be virtual. you know, parents are having a hard time. I know, Bobby, you was talking about that shit before.
Yeah.
I'm getting calls every day about a kid who's struggling to do school virtually, who never had problems before, never had any issues. They're struggling. They're acting out. And I feel like now, I kind of was thinking about it the other day. Like, what do you think about parents homeschooling their kids? Definitely black parents, because I feel like there's a lot of miseducation that happens in school, and you know, we kind of leave it up to teachers to teach our kids what's right and what's factual. And they was talking about facts earlier. And then I heard some earlier, like a few months ago, about somebody teaching that slavery was like a choice, or slavery was only like 14 years. It was some state. But basically, what do y'all think about parents, you know, homeschooling their kids, or just would you homeschool your kids if you possibly have kids? I know Edith. Would that be a thing for you guys? What do y'all think about that?
So I have a cousin who has 5 kids. 5. And she homeschools every single one of them, but she starts them off just so they don't have like social anxiety and so they don't have problems. Right. She starts them off in public school, and then she pulls them out. I think first grade. I think she pulls them out first grade, and then
she's married.
Yeah, with my cousin.
No, I'm just saying, like, that plays a part.
Oh, okay.
Like, that plays a part.
Well, they're in a different state, though, so get Jersey out. They're in Rhode Island. So they're in Rhode Island.
Why the fuck would you want to go and live in Rhode Island? What is out there?
Horses, grass, and fields, bruh.
You been out there before?
Yeah, I go and visit all the time. All the time. But what's crazy is they're fucking smart as hell, yo. The kids are dumb smart. So the oldest one, I think, is... if my niece is 18, the oldest one has to be like 15 or 16. 15 or 16. He is taking senior pass courses, like senior and plus courses. They're all doing their shit on their own pace. They're all speaking different shit. Like, it's crazy.
Is your cousin smart like that?
Yeah, I would say my male cousin, my blood cousin, yes, he's pretty smart. And then his wife, who's my cousin, I would say she's smart as well.
Like, do you feel like...
I gotta watch what I'm saying now. I don't know who's tuned in.
Do you feel like that played a part?
I would say their parenting definitely played a part. I wouldn't say if they were intellectual or not played a part.
It's definitely parenting. I mean, yeah, you're choosing how your kid is going to be
because
raised.
My aunt, his mom, there's no way in hell she would have homeschooled all 5 of those kids. Like, she's a smart woman, but there's no way in hell she had the patience to homeschool all of them. But preferably, I would say If
5
it was
kids,
possible,
same grade, 5 kids, different grade now.
Oh no, they range from 15, 16 to I think the youngest one just turned like 6, maybe. Yeah, 5 or 6.
And what about, and not only that, because I feel like I know where you're kind of going with Bob, like, do you have the time to actually do that shit?
Yeah.
Like, the availability. But what if you knew that, what if there was a so-called like at-home black schooling business where someone who looked like us could come into your house that you trust and that's professional and everything, that's going to homeschool them and kind of give them the real, like
the fucking babysitter.
What do you whoever you want to call them? Do you feel like that would be beneficial? Like, even like looking. You know,
hell yeah, it's beneficial, especially if it's somebody that you trust and it's somebody that's, that's an intellectual, or for a fact like that's a teacher, because for a fact that your kid is getting that, like, they're still getting that hands-on learning that they need. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just really what it is. Like, me personally, I'm a hands-on learner my damn
Same.
Me too.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
gotta walk me through this.
I gotta really, it's step by step my shit.
Walk
you know
me
what I'm
through
saying?
this.
You gotta step by step my shit, because if not, I'm not gonna get it.
Do they have to be black?
Again, this is a show for the people.
It is a show for the people.
So it's all melanin.
So let's say I'm gonna say
like,
they have to be a minority.
Okay.
That will make you comfortable.
Yeah, as long as they're a minority.
I want them to be intelligent.
Again, I'm saying this specifically for our people, man. It's so many miseducated. There's so many things, man, where they may not be as not even passionate, but there may not be that connection. There's something called client-centered approach where you can receive information different if that person looks like you, right? Like, if I had a therapist, I'm not sure if I want them to be Caucasian, because I can tell you all the shit in the world, but you don't really know what I'm going through. You may not even live the life I've lived, but you may understand some type of blackness or soulness.
What if
so I have a question, Bari, if you don't mind. You're a teacher, like, right? Direct teacher. You do the roll call. Are you here? Your attendance. You do all that shit.
The fuck out of here,
all that shit. Do you feel like there's a difference in the way I guess you connect with kids, or do you feel like there's any type of benefit from being a black teacher with, you know what I mean, in the middle of the biggest city in Jersey and in Newark?
Yeah, because the other teachers are all white.
Mm.
So, yeah.
How many black teachers at your school?
Listen.
It got to be one handful. Cause
Me, Mr. Williams,
Mr. Brown,
Mr. Johnson,
Mr. Davis,
Mr.
like 3,
Maybe half of them.
and they're all teachers as well. Do you feel like it's a need? Do you feel like it's like, how do you feel when the other kids, when they see the white teachers, are they just as successful? Or did it give them, like, you know what I mean? Is there any difference?
I don't think there's a difference personally. They show up for me as much as they show up for the next person.
All right.
Because they're kids.
It's just it's just kid. Like, I think it's just a kid thing though at that point. Cause I feel like no matter what, I don't care where. Like, even when we go to the hillside.
Just you and one other person, right? Okay. But half the teachers are black, but only 2 black men are teachers.
We're at Hillside, right?
No, that's him. Like, it's him and somebody else.
Oh, how many teachers are men? It's only two. It's only two male teachers. 2 black.
Our males. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
fact.
I only had like 2 or 3 black male teachers all the way to high,
Looking back.
See, I don't know if they are still doing it, but I know, and this is why this school is one of my favorite schools. Clemson in South Carolina, they were doing Call Me Sir program. So the Call Me Sir program I don't know if it started when I was graduating. It was like 2007, 2008, I think that's when it started. Or that's when I found out about it. It's called Call Me Sir. Basically, they pay for you to go to school, but the only thing you go to school, and you become a teacher. But you have to become a teacher, and you have to teach
in an urban area. Yeah.
Not in an urban area. You have to teach in South Carolina for like a year, 2 years, or some shit like that, and then you could go anywhere else you want. But you have to teach in South Carolina.
Yeah, you know what part of South Carolina?
I don't know what part it is.
Because my man's did that. Well, he's not in South Carolina, but they had I forgot it was another name. You said Call Me Sir. They have it in Jersey. Yeah, they have that. My man's did it. Shout out to my man Brandon, man. Shout out to him.
But yeah, I feel like that's dope though. That's dope as hell. I wanted to do that. Then I kind of really realized I can't be no teacher. I can't be no teacher.
That's what I was originally going to school for. I got my associate's degree in secondary education, and I was here for it because I love kids, and kids are pretty cool with me. But it was just once I did that field work, because I didn't want to do little kids. I wanted to do kids in high school.
Okay,
and once I did that field work, no, like it was just even worse because now you have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 kids.
Get the fuck out my face, Jamal.
No, and he's approaching you like, hey, yo, what's up, Miss E?
Yeah.
Excuse
Yeah,
me?
I can
Like,
imagine how hard
are
it
you
is.
crazy? Like, this
the
is
fuck
so
out my face,
inappropriate.
Jamal.
Like, and yeah, they did not kid. And then I had some girl. It was crazy. It was so like psychedelic. She was 15 or 16, and she already knew she was gay, and she was already like tomboyish, and she was approaching me like a whole fucking motherfucker, like, hey, what's up? And I was like, I'm sorry.
They probably thought you was one of
teacher
the kids.
Like,
Yeah, they probably thought you was one of the kids.
I sat in the front right next to the teacher, and
They still probably thought you
and
was
then
the
here go the
teacher's
teacher.
pet.
All right, guys, well, this is Miss E. She's taking over the class today. She's doing her field work, and you should see them just looking at me, and I'm just like, oh, no, I don't got the patience for this. I don't got the time. Let me follow my dreams.
So let me ask you this. When you are in high school, because you did it in high school, right? When you were in high school, you didn't look at any of your teachers like that?
Oh, yeah, there was this one
My
teacher.
point exactly.
Yeah, but I never stepped to him.
That's because you was a fucking punk.
No, that's because the man
Black.
was probably had 10 years on me. Like,
Black.
that's gross. That's
Black.
pedophilia.
Let me ask you a question, Black.
disgusting.
Let me ask you a question, Black. You ever approached any teacher? A teacher ever came? I be looking at that shit like that
Teachers
sometimes.
came
Like,
on
yo,
to you?
hell no. Like, I don't
was
know why
gonna
though. Like,
say.
damn, bitch, I don't look good.
This is the therapy that we were talking about. This is what we need to discuss.
Now I would be upset. Like, nah, yo, why you ain't never come? I'm thinking about like, yo, like, why you ain't come on to me?
No.
But nah, man. Man. I think like I said, just going back to the point, man. I think like I said, I want to interview that principal, man. I gotta get his name. I definitely knew it. But the principal from Westside, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's doing big
like,
things.
Like I said,
Newark,
man,
too.
being in Newark, man, doing
that's
such
sweet,
big things. What I feel like is dope when he opened up that like after school program where you can
saw
come and
that.
wash your clothes, and you know what I'm saying. I think some kids are learning how to DJ, like, and obviously I don't know what a white principal done. I don't know who the principal was before him, but obviously it's happening now under his supervision. So I feel like maybe he was somebody who just knew what black what a GOAT what it is.
What's needed? I feel like it's a
Like,
trade. It's a trade, and it was needed. So it was like it was important for them to do it. So I think hopefully that's why it was done, because he knows like, yo, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids in the urban areas, sometimes we don't really have a way out. Sometimes they don't have a way out. So if he's creating opportunities to have a way out, I'm all for it. And I definitely seen what he was doing. I like that.
So real quick before, because I know we don't got much time, but while you're shouting out that principal, I wanted to shout out a black business that I really want to give her some credit for. She is my hairstylist. Her name is Sue, and she is her whole thing is Sue House of Weave.
Sue.
Yes, and she doesn't just do hair. Like, yes, she'll hook you up from sew-ins to wigs to everything, but I love how she reaches out to her community, and she cooks. She loves cooking. She said if she could, she would do cooking instead of hair, but she cooks for the community, the homeless, for people who don't got places to go on Thanksgiving, for people who got COVID and can't reach out to their families. Like, she is out there working with them, giving them food. So I want to shout out Sue House of Weave. I'll probably drop in her tag name in there, but check out Sue House of Weave. We appreciate you. Shit, we might have her on the show. Y'all want her on the show?
Like I said, that's what this is for, man. This is for the people, man. This show's for the people, man.
For the motherfucking folks, man.
Here, man. So I'm gonna go. So I definitely have a business I want to shout out. One of the many businesses. One of the many businesses. one of the many people that I know that have a black business, man. My homegirl Imani, man. Imani Scott, man. She used to work with me at Rutgers too. But she has she cooks these like soul egg rolls, yo. It's called Rockin' Rolls, yo. Y'all can find her on Instagram. Rockin' Rolls. We'll probably put the tag under the video.
Yeah, I want to check that out.
But makes these bomb ass egg rolls, yo. Fucking yams, collard greens, mac and cheese. Then she got another one that's like
egg
rolls? A whole egg rolls, like all different kinds. I want to try that. Philly cheesesteak ones, some for non-vegan. She got the sweet joints. You can put the cheesecake in there. So yeah, shout out to her, yo. Hit her up on Instagram, yo. I know, and she used to cook. She was my office mate, yo. So she used to throw down, like funny as hell. And I would definitely eat some of her food. So if I know she cooking, if she cooking like she was back then, I can only imagine what she doing now, yo. So go holla at her, yo. Rockin' Rolls, yo. Go get that. Go support that black business, man.
And shout out to Shawnee Drinks. She's a black-owned business. What she's doing is she's a mixologist.
Go ahead with the terminology.
Like fucking E would say. She's a mixologist, so she's Shawnee Drinks on Instagram. You can check her out. She's making the drinks and shit. They're real good. You know what I'm saying? Go fuck with her, man. Shawnee Drinks, man.
For the people. We rapping today.
Word. I was about to
we
say,
closing out with a rap.
Yeah, I was about to say we up out of here, man. Because we get that joint on.
All right, but y'all gotta hit it with the raps, because I don't,
I'm getting money.
Hey.
I'm drinking juice.
Hey.
I'm at the Zona, getting it loose. Hey. Pouring the juice up, smoking the loud. I never know. Barry a teacher. Hey. She threw me off. I'm like, what? Hey. He be teaching?
Yeah.
In a cut?
Hey.
I be like, black. What the fuck? Getting money, nigga. Hey. Black men really rock. Hey.
Oh, you said Millie Rock like his mic on? All right.
Yeah.
You can pick up. Go ahead.
Pick it up, black.
I gotta let to the shit spin back around.
Pick it up, black.
I missed my ride.
Getting money, black. Hey. Pick it up, black. Hey. Pick it.
Hey.
Ha. Let's go.
Yo, all about black people. Hey. Black people. It's all about black people.
Black people.
This show of black people.
Black people.
Hey,
for the people.
Don't know what rhymes with black people, but I need to switch up my words.
Ooh.
This shit's absurd.
Ooh.
This shit's absurd.
It's absurd.
Yo, bitch get curved.
We
finna get lit. You heard what I said. Call me sir. Go do that program. Hey. They be like, Mr. Barry. Go. Barry a teacher.
Barry a teacher.
All right,
Barry a teacher.
Mr. Barry, we meet you.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey. In New York City.
What?
Not New York, but Newark, Miss.
Hey. I see what you did there.
I feel it. I see what you were trying to go.
but I'm trying my best.
Alright, yo.
And it's on to the next.
On to the next.
Because it's time to close out.
Time to close out.
We got a little crowd.
Got a little crowd.
And we about to show out.
About to show out.
My name is E.
E.
I ain't for the streets.
Ain't for the streets.
We closing these sheets. Now on to the heat.
Don't barbecue teach.
Bury your teacher.
Bury your teacher.
He be like 1 + 1 = 2, nigga. Nice to meet you. I'm a feature. Nigga, I'm a teacher. 1 + 1 = 2. Nice to meet you.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Edith. Ayo, Edith. Find me on all social media.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your boy Big Ant. 13 back look bandit. He said, she said the podcast, baby. Let's go.
Yo, you already know, man. Once you go black, once you _go black, man. We see you next week.
Next week.